Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. At this channel we discuss dating advice for women 55 and older who would like to marry and partner with a man of a higher socioeconomic level. I share my real life dating experiences, dating hypergamously, and yeah, I haven't arrived. I'm on this journey with you, so I thought there's no one on YouTube talking about it from a Black woman's perspective who is in our demographic, which is 55 and older. I'm 61, so here I am. I would like to talk about today what is called rotational dating. And I don't think I've done any videos on rotational dating. When my cousin, who watches my videos faithfully, thank you so much. Thank you, cousin, so much for your support. When we talk, she talks about, well, I watched this video entitled, or she knows the titles, she knows what I say. So shout out to you, cuz. Thank you so much. And my 37 subscribers. But I haven't done a video on rotational dating. So when I tell her about these guys that I meet, she knows about them before I do the videos because we talk about them. And she has these names for them. She calls one of them a lab rat. These are the hypergamous men. She called one a lab rat. That doesn't sound nice, but it's funny at the same time. And then the other one she called Mr. Gold Teeth. Or no, my 27-year-old friend called him Mr. Gold Teeth. It doesn't matter, but Mr. Gold Teeth. And so she says, you know, Denise, why are you wasting your time with them? You already know that you don't, they're not what you're looking for. They're not hypergamy. They're looking to ride off your coattail. And I tell her, well, it's practice. And I tell you it's practice. But when I really get down to the nitty gritty of it, it's really rotational dating. As a mature woman, I don't have, or they call it rotational dating or roster dating. I don't have a large roster of men who I date or am dating. I am dating. So when you have lemons, you make lemonade, but you just don't make it sweet. You don't make sweet lemonade. You just add some water to the lemons and there you have it. So that's what I'm doing with these guys. I'm putting them in rotation until what Mina Irfan says, they deselect themselves. They just fall off. Like the guy who was asking me, who drank too much and asked me, you know, what kind of car I drove and if I lived in a house. He fell off. And then Mr. Gold Teeth, he will fall off too. And any man that's not for me is going to fall off as long as I am mindful and put front and center and focus on my standards. And at a minimum, my standard is that he has to have what I have. I have a home, he has to have a home. I have a functional car. It's not a luxury car, but you know, a luxury car is nice. If the man I am married to wants to get me a luxury car, I am not going to say no. But it's not a requirement for me. You know, adoring me and caring about my feelings and wanting to make me happy is the requirements. And Mr. Gold Teeth, who, when I said I wanted to spend, you know, time with him with lunch or brunch, and then to go be with my family, and he told me that's not what he wanted to do, that he wanted to spend all day with me, and if I couldn't do that, then go on and be with my family. He let me know through his behavior that what I wanted didn't matter, that he only cares about what he wants. And if I can't get with his program, then I can choose differently. And actually, he chose for me. So I chose to be with my family. And if it lasts another week or two, I'll be surprised. But that's the other video. This video is about rotational dating. And so those men who represent hypergamy, they're in the rotation because I get to practice on them. And I'm clear about that. Some women can't do it. They might fall for those guys. But I ain't the one. But I also know that you don't get to practice your relationship skills being by yourself. It's impossible. Because you have to implement, practice what you're learning. So I'm practicing what I'm learning. I'm practicing to disagree without being disagreeable and angry about it. I accepted what this gentleman said, Mr. Gold Teeth said. I accepted it. I'd accepted it graciously. I said, okay. And that was the end of it. He hasn't asked me on a date for this weekend, and he's probably not going to, and that's okay. He's slowly deselecting himself. He's called. He's not leaving messages like he used to. So, I'm work. I am work. I am effort. And it's okay, because I know without a shadow of a doubt, and you should too, that men who want you, really want to be with you and get to know you and all of that, they would have taken those 2 or 3 hours that I was willing to give them and gone on about their business to do whatever. They would have done it my way. So, I am rotationally dating. I am roster dating. That way, I don't fall head over heels for a lab rat or Mr. Gold Teeth or, Mr. University Professor. I don't fall over for none of them. Because my dating time is being occupied by other date prospects or dating prospects. My time is being taken up by the projects that I want to do for my home. My time is being taken up by whatever business I want to start or I'm looking into starting. My time exercising, meditating, stretching, my time is being taken up. So I am rotational dating. I highly recommend it. That way you don't get focused on one person. Men have been rotationally dating probably since the beginning caveman time. They just grab her by the hair and just drag on in. And she, hopefully she's willing to be dragged by the hair. But, men have been rotationally dating since the beginning of time. Always having, women in rotation. Always, and they not, whether they married or not, but let's just say single men, they go out, they get a number. They get lots of numbers because they know it is a numbers game. Nobody tells us that. They tell us to, keep our legs closed and, we date one guy at a time. I know I was trained that way. One guy at a time. And then we think we got to sleep with them because they take us to dinner. They train us to do that or think that way from the beginning. And it's like, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. So now I know the difference. I'm rotationally dating and I'm putting all these guys in rotation. And as they fall off, I'm looking for not literally looking for them, just putting them in the slots because I need the practice. So when the right person shows up, I know how to act and respond and be feminine and all that good stuff. And even now, I'm looking at these videos, my voice is softer and I just feel like, how can I describe it? I just feel lighter. I feel happier. I feel like the sky is the limit, that I can have what I want. And I'm not asking for anything that's impossible. Each woman has to figure out what she wants and what will make her happy in partnership with a man. And at the same time, not lose herself. Not lose herself. To come together in partnership, but still remain who she is and not let the things that she likes to do go to the wayside, and she becomes encompassed, enveloped, smothered in pleasing her man or her husband. And I'm just going to say husband because that's what I want, and that's what this is really about for me. So, rotationally date, and I advocate dating men that even are not what you're looking for, just for the practice of it, because that's the only way we're going to get better at what we do, is to put it and implement it and put it into practice. At least that's how it works for me. Everybody's not the same, but I'm thinking we're all human, and we learn a new skill, we need to practice it. Like when I was doing ballet, I had to practice. When I was roller skating, I had to practice. Putting on makeup, I have to practice. And I've gotten better at it. So overall, we have to do a 360 and take it in small steps and incremental steps. And I say rotationally date, roster date. As the men come and show interest, you go out with them. It helps you to put all of the hypergamy things into practice. Talk less, listen more, ask questions, be light, get rid of anger and bitterness, embrace femininity, embrace dresses and makeup and things that make you feel good. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.